And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Day. My name is Ron Foss. I'm touching base with you as I do every day, except for Sunday. And usually now these days it will be Saturday. But if I can come on, I will be on Saturday. So this morning I got up early. Yes, I should have been asleep, but I did get up early and after going to bed extremely early this morning. So not good, not a good combination, not a good combination, but it was New York City finally got measurable snow, and Brooklyn got real good snow. So today I was out photographing my wonderful neighborhood of Fort Greene, and walked around, photographed the people, walked around the snow, and everyone was out. Everyone was so excited to have snow because these days we don't get that much snow in New York like we used to. And so everyone was out and about. Let's see who's in the building today. Hey, Daya. Daya's in the building. And so I'm just stopping by, saying hello to everyone. We'll do a review of what we did this week. It was an exciting week here on Touch Base Daily. And we started the week off on Monday with our wonderful motivation. And we shared and talked about Motivation Monday. Let me get this screen up here. Oh, first, let's see who's in Instagram world. I see D Tuggles in the building. I see Met C is in the building. I see JPP is in the building. What's going on, all you folks in Instagram? Come on over to YouTube. That's where you belong. You belong over to the YouTube platform. We are in YouTube right now, and all you have to do is just click on YouTube and go to Touch Base Daily, and it will pop up, or go to Ron Lewis Photos, and it will pop up as well. And you'll see the little live icon, and just click on that. Okay, so do that, all you folks in the Instagram world. So good to see you there. But come on over. Come on over. Hey, Lisa, good morning. It's a snowy. We got some good snow, Lisa. We got some good snow. Hey, Chris, we got some good snow. So I was out and about, took the big camera out, and and I'm exhausted. And my day is just getting started. So I don't know if you've been outside. It's beautiful, though it's not cold. So it feels like you're like in Colorado somewhere where you just had major snow, and then it's just the climate is so beautiful. The weather is absolutely nice out. So take a walk. I went to the farmers market after I photographed, and also photographed the farmers market here in Fort Greene. And I have to say, I am like, my neighborhood has changed so much. And I didn't realize it until Lisa mentioned it, like in October. She was like, "Ron, where are the black people?" And I was like, "Where are they?" And I walked around today as I was photographing the neighborhood, and I was like, "Where are the black people?" My neighborhood has totally changed, totally. And lots of people from different backgrounds, which I love as well. But I do miss having, you know, some of the black folks. Kimmy's in the building. Good morning, Kimmy. Lisa, see, now every time I go out in the streets of Fort Greene, you got my brain going, woo, woo, looking around and see who's in the neighborhood. Lisa did this to me. Lisa says, I see, I need to go out and take a few pictures. Yes, you got the right camera to do it. Play with that film camera, take it out, play. This is a good day. If you live in New York, this is the perfect day to take photos. And what's good about snowy days, which I mentioned in our class on how to take pictures in the snowy day on one of our Tip Tuesdays, is that people are happy to allow you to take pictures of them if you happen to find someone with an interesting look, So make sure you get out there and do it, because it's so beautiful. We don't know when we're going to have the next snowfall in New York City. They said next week is going to be in the 50s by the end of the week. So there you have it. This may be the last snowfall for the year. Yeah, Lisa. So the black folks just sold and left. Yeah, left. You guys haven't been hearing me all this time? There, Chris says sound. What happened? The sound went off. I must have clicked it off by mistake. Did you guys hear did you hear anything that I said this morning? Oh man. So you know what happened was I was experimenting. It did. I was here and then it went back, it went off. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe it was my collar or something that hit the button. There we go. Derek, can you hear me? Thank you. Kimmy says he's back. Okay, so good. You did hear me earlier, but popped off and then came back on with sound. Okay, there we go. So well, anyway, like I said, today's a busy day for me. Let's start with last night. I ended up doing some editing and trying to get these clients' photos out to them. So it's got some editing. Then I got some good news about another client I mentioned yesterday to do an interior design project. And then I might have another interior design project on one of my friends. His parents are renovating their kitchen and dining area. And I was like, well, do they have a designer? Are they just doing it by themselves? Guys, don't do that kind of stuff by yourself unless you are a professional. Yeah, don't attempt to do big projects like a kitchen remodel. You need advice. You need designer skills. You need someone that can connect you with the right resources. But yeah, so here you guys go. So what are you guys doing on this wonderful Saturday vibe day of the week? The last day of the week. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing today? Yeah. So while you're letting me know what you're doing today, I'm gonna cue up this beautiful. You know what it was? I think when I reached for the presentation button, I must have hit the mute by mistake before. Okay. You probably said my voice sounds a little different today. I think I have an allergy. I don't have a cold. I'm not sick, but I have an allergy. And it also could be because I only got 3 hours of sleep, maybe 4 hours of sleep because I was up editing last night and also watching Bill Maher. How many of you guys watch Bill Maher? He said, I will be interviewed later today on Facebook. Who's interviewing you, Omar? Who's interviewing you on today on Facebook? We have you for the 28th. So who's interviewing you? I'm jealous. Who has you? Who's taking you to be interviewed? Well, you are worth being interviewed. So Kimmy says she's babysitting the grands this evening, hence the chilling. Eldridge says, good morning, bro. Good morning, Eldridge. Oh, Joe Baker is interviewing you. Oh, okay. Nice. Is it going to be live or is it going to be recorded? If it's Facebook Live, then we have to tune in. What time? Give us a time so we can tune in. Are you going to watch Barbie today? It's finally on TV. What is it? Is it on Netflix or where's Barbie? What network? What streaming is it on? Barbie. I heard it's good, but I would only wait to see it in streaming. So I will not pay my money to go see Barbie. But that's just me. It's on HBO Max. Okay. I don't have HBO Max. I have to finagle that one. I have to make that work for me. Omar said 6 p.m. Central Time, so that's 7 p.m. for me. So 7 p.m. I must remember that Omar is on. Computer, set alarm for 7 p.m. today.
Alarm set for 7 p.m.
Thank you. So you see how easy it is when you have your house wired. Max, it was a waste of 2 hours for me. Derek, you saw it. Derek said it was a waste of 2 hours. Daya says she's home organizing, might go out later. Okay. And again, for those that don't remember, just to remind you all that today they're having the event over at the gallery on the Lower East Side. I don't know why. How did I delete that on this information thing tab? I'm gonna have to go into my Instagram and get that information for you so I can put it inside the chat. Yeah, here we go. Let's get that on here so you'll have it. And here we go. That's the beauty of having a desktop. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this in the chat for you all, and then I'll put it on the screen. Okay, not the screen, but on the banner. Okay, here we go. And yes, so the highly awaited photographic exhibition, Long Journey Forward, Black Men in Passage, will open at the Wilmore Jennings Gallery. That's where it opened, but it is open now. And this is the address 219 East 2nd Avenue Street off of Avenue B. If you want to hang out in Alphabet City, which is Lower East Side, I will be there. There's an event going on at 2 o'clock. So from 2 to 4, they are having a speaker and panel discussion. And so I will be there to kind of like just be there and just take it all in. The gallery is beautiful, and 45 photographers, works from 45 photographers. And so check it out if you are in the area. I think it's worth going to see. What else is happening? You guys that missed class this week, we had a good class. We talked about shutter speed. We had a couple of people that joined us, and we learned some good stuff regarding shutter speeds on Thursday night. So if you missed it, well, you missed it. Patreon folks, right? The Patreon folks. Okay, what's going on? I see you here. Rashawn says, good morning and happy Saturday, Ron and LP family. Kimmy says, hey, Lisa, I want to see what all the hoopla about Barbie was. Well, Daya says Barbie is a waste of time. Well, so this audience, this community doesn't seem to appreciate Barbie like others do. Yes, Daya, you missed class. I'm so busy. You missed the class, but I will post the information in the Patreon community, some of the outline, so that way you'll have it and then you can expand. I will also post the references for the Patreon community. So I'll make sure that happens for you guys. No sound again? The sound is gone again? Oh yeah, what's going on here? Okay, let's change the mics. Let's change the mics. Okay, testing. Can you hear me now? I guess that mic did not power up like it was supposed to. Okay, there we go. So let me put this new mic on. The beauty of two. The beauty of two mics. So the other mic was not powered up. How's that possible? Well, it's powering up now because I need to have it for later on. Okay, thank you so much. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so it was the mic that went out, not me. Okay, everybody can hear me, which is great. I see here, I heard it was, Lisa says, Kimmy, I heard it was good. There were a lot of women's empowerment references. Supposedly, if it's trash, I can turn it off. And we know you will, Lisa. Okay. It didn't turn off. It didn't turn off again. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so guys, let's do the weekend review for those that may see this streaming after. So we started the week off with a great motivation Monday. Oops, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, and that's what we'll do. Okay. And what did we do on Motivation Monday? Motivation Monday. Oh, that's the wrong day. Yeah, I get these little tabs right here. Okay, here we go. Motivation Monday. Nice. Okay, there we go. So I wish it was a way to just, without the music coming on, to be able to just simply look at the tab and say exactly what you did. So Monday, we talked about the Super Bowl. And that was what we talked about. Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. And we talked about the halftime show. It was a good Monday, Motivation Monday. Did anyone learn anything from Motivation Monday? I think some people did. And then we tied it out to for people showing up and just keep showing up, right? That was the topic on Monday. And let's see what else is here on Tip Tuesday. What did we do on Tip Tuesday? Tip Tuesday. And here we go. Tip Tuesday. We these are Tip Tuesday. What did we do on Tip Tuesday? Tip Tuesday, we talked about photography. That's right. That's right. We talked about outdoor event photography. That's what we did. So if you missed that, check it out. We did outdoor event photography, um, steps, tips on Tip Tuesday. I see here, Lisa says, I learned. I learned that you heckle your friends when their team loses in the Super Bowl. Only you, Lisa. Only you, Lisa, will I heckle. And yes, it's because you are my friend. Yes. No, I heckle Omar. I heckle a couple of people. But Omar was on the Omar, did your team win the Super Bowl? I know it wasn't Dallas. It wasn't Texas. Omar, I didn't get to heckle you this year. So what is your what did were the Chiefs your team for the Super Bowl Sunday last weekend? Just curious, Omar. Uh, he said he's going to Hollywood. Oh my gosh, right, Omar, he's fancy now. You need a producer for your show. You know what? I said one day we're gonna have that. One day we're gonna graduate and we're gonna have a producer. That's what we'll do. I'm dreaming of days that we'll have a great community and we're doing some awesome things together, like a larger community, because we're doing good things together now. Uh, he said, a horse in the race. Yeah, did you have a horse in the race, sir? Casey was my pick. See, that's why I couldn't heckle Omar. I'm curious, speaking of the Super Bowl, how many people, and there weren't many 49er fans in our community. There was Trish, there was Lisa. Was Chrissy a 49ers fan? I don't remember. Yeah, so, but I know there weren't many 49er fans, but I enjoyed both teams. Both teams stepped it up. They were doing good. But KC won. Okay, so that was Tuesday. On Tuesday, we had our Tip Tuesday, and that was outdoor photography. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out on the past live streams. And then well, Wednesday was one of my favorite days because I had the wonderful, I had the wonderful. And I have to show the presentation on this one because I can. And we had the wonderful Howard Cash here with us, and that was absolutely cool. And again, I thank Jamel Shabazz for introducing me to our wonderful Howard Cash, and I will see him today. I'm so excited. We talked about his photography. If you missed that, check it out. Um, see, Chris, I remember correctly. See, Chris was also a Bang Bang Niner gang. Okay. Okay. All you 49er fans. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Okay, so if you did not see the video go back and check out Howard Cash. Howard Cash has photographed. He lived in Nigeria, lived in Ghana, photographed for Associated Press and many other periodicals. He photographed a lot of dignitaries in Africa. He was on assignment there for 4 years. And also, he was sharing with us, his love for the Black community, the diaspora, and also we were able to share some of his work and some of the stories behind his photos. So check that out if you did not see that on Wednesday, which was our Wisdom Wednesday. And I think we got some good wisdom from Mr. Howard Cash. So check that out. Um, Lisa says, we will be back. We are not worried. Bang, bang. Now, can I ask the question? Because I don't understand. I've seen this in a lot of chats or rooms, sport rooms. Bang, bang. Where does that come from? All you 49er fans, where does bang, bang come from? Yeah, it seems to be. Is it a trend? Has it always been? Educator brother, I don't know where bang bang came from when it comes to the 49ers. Lisa, Chris, tell me, please tell me, where does bang bang come from? Okay, so on Thursday, let me take this back here. So on Thursday, we did our Thankful Thursday, right? That was our Thankful Thursday with Chris. Chris was on board this week, and we talked about the Fannie Willis trial and that trial hearing, and that was a good conversation. And then we continued it and focused on it on Focus Friday. We talked about a lot of new stuff on Thursday, but Focus Friday was when we actually talked about the case, what Fannie Willis did, and everyone has such amazing. Omar gave his observation. Fifi came on live to share and talk. Lisa had her observation. Chris, a lot of you, Trish had her observations. So it was a good conversation. If you want to go and check out that conversation, Friday's Focus Friday I thought was excellent, which was yesterday, and I had a good time with that conversation. I love hearing what people are thinking about the issues of the day, and I'm never offended when people disagree with me. You know, that's what conversations is all about. Is not not having people that are what affirming your thoughts. You can't expand your thoughts unless there are people that give opposition or give you a perspective that you don't know. So that's what I loved about yesterday's conversation, because it was truly different perspectives from each one of you that were chiming in. That's why I love this YouTube channel, because you guys can participate on this wonderful chat. So I learned a lot yesterday from you guys, and Fifi really kind of like, and then it was a good kind of like bridge between what Omar was saying and what Fifi was saying, and I liked how that came about. So okay. Lisa said, right, here we go. Lisa says, but Fifi swayed me. Yeah, at first it was like, oh, well, maybe, but it's interesting because the commentators, they are still like, well, she needed to do what she did. She came out with her fists out, her sleeves rolled up, and she wasn't taking any crap now because she had been a little more gentle. Yes, and a lot of commentators, a lot of lawyers were like, we wouldn't have recommended that if we were her lawyer, but they said her point was made, and therefore she might end up still being on the case, because one is, with all of the evidence, her father, and then they had two other people came on yesterday that the Trump's defense team brought in. and they did not work in their favor because there's nothing about her situation that is going to inhibit the prosecution of the case against Trump and his band of evildoers. So I think there's hope for Fannie Willis. Uh, Omar says more Fifi. She was a great sharing. She was great sharing her perspective on the trial. Yeah, she. What I loved about there's a woman. I forget what's her name. The young lady that one of the young ladies that was in Origin. I forgot which one it was, but she is also a what they call online guru. Like she'll see TV shows and she takes her notes and she writes them down and she gets into all these different TV programs, like these live forums and or like she used to be on. We used to have this thing on for those that looked at what is it called? Ah, WTH, WT, www. God, it's just in my head. It was just in my head with the zombies, the zombies, Walking Dead. There we go. Walking Dead. And at the end of Walking Dead, they would have these like conversation panels. And she was one of those people that kind of like really took notes to the whole series, every episode. Fifi reminded me of her. Fifi took notes. Fifi literally when the hearing was going on Thursday, I was at the coffee shop editing photos, and next thing you know, I get the phone call because that's how we roll in this community. I am not a distant person. I don't mind a phone call. So Fifi calls me up, says, "Ron, are you seeing this? Are you seeing what's going on here, home girl?" And I was like, someone done lit a match under Fifi, and we were talking. I said, "Nope, I'm gonna go." I said, "I'm looking at. I just got the first half of it, but I said I need to absorb it. So we cannot have this conversation until tomorrow, or at least later on this evening." And I had a great time to do that. Okay, let me just get this presentation off. And but it was a good conversation yesterday. It was good, and that's why I love this community because you guys are smart. You guys are sharp. Yeah, it's all of us holding it down together. Oh, oh, can we talk about that today? $355 million Trump is going to have to pay New York State. Mm-mm-mm. And I think it's 5 million per son. So, but I was still disappointed in the decision because they only gave him 3 years suspension in not doing business in New York. I would have thought they would have done no one in the Trump organization could do anything in New York City, no business in New York City. If it was me, it would have been 25 years. That's better than life. Better than life. But they gave him 3 years. What's 3 years? And then what pissed me off, I shouldn't say pissed me off, is the people that support this idiot. Because as soon as the verdict was made, as soon as the verdict came out, the $355 million that he had to pay, that he has to pay, he put out a campaign ad to raise money on it. And what's amazing to me is that poor people don't mind spending their last dollar on Trump when Trump is supposed to be a rich guy. Something is wrong with folks. Ugh. Ugh. She said, what? She said, me too. What the F with the 3 years? 3 years. But I do understand what the judge put out a 92-page what they call it, I forgot the name of they call it with the document when they put a summary of his decision. And it was scathing. Scathing. But they said also if he does, you know, do business in New York after 3 years, he has to be monitored. He has to be monitored. So that's a good thing, I guess, because the main point for the judge was that he is pathological in the way he carries himself with no remorse of what he's done or what he's done to the people of New York. None. Lisa says, Letitia asked for forever, but the judge only gave 3. The judge wrote a 91-page decision, but only gave 3 years. Make it make sense. Okay, can I make it make sense? Do you know why I think the judge did not do life? Because he knows that Trump is going to take it to appeal court. He's going to appeal. And the judge wanted to make sure that the ruling was not extreme, so that way the ruling will not be overturned. Does that make sense? That's my thought. This is my thought process. My little knowledge of law, but I did study business law. I say a little bit of business law, a little bit, and got an A in business law. Believe it or not, I did get an A in business law. I don't know how. And my professor was like, "You should be a lawyer. You are Thea. You can be in front of a trial court and present with theater." Probably so. I do it here every day, right? My teacher, he always felt I should have been a lawyer. But yeah, that in that case, the judge didn't want to go so extreme. And so Letitia was asking for 375 million. They reduced it to 355. So they took off 20 million. Again, the judge was trying to make it so it doesn't get overturned by the appellate court. So means that the sentencing, I should say the outcome was within reason. He didn't get extremes that that Letitia James was asking for, the district attorney, but he did get almost close, bumped. But that 3-year thing, though, I thought at least he should have did 5 or 10 years. That way he probably would have died before the time was up. Anyway. Lisa Seeley says, Omar, they were showing it on the news. He actually has 100-year leases. He doesn't own stuff, like he owns the parking lot, one building, but not the building. Yes. Yes, folks. Trump, for those that don't know, because most people don't know, we New Yorkers know Trump. We New Yorkers know Trump. Trump just puts his names on stuff. He's the biggest con artist in probably New York history. He is the biggest con artist in New York history. Hello, students of Trump University. How well did that go? Trump University. Those poor people that gave all of that money and got nothing. And the state had to sue so that those poor people could get their money back. He's horrible. He's a horrible person. One of my clients, my interior design clients, her husband worked for an architecture firm that worked on one of Trump's projects. It took them years to get their money. Years for that architect company to get their money from Trump. Trump doesn't pay any of his bills, and then he waits you out. So that way, if you sue him, You don't have enough funds to sue him, so then you just drop the case and don't get paid. Omar says he's slicker than oil, but he's gotten away with it all of these decades in New York. Yeah, it's insane. Oh, yeah. I looked at him yesterday after he came out of the building and said, "This is a scam. This is a witch hunt." That is the favorite line. This is a witch hunt. They're coming after me because I entered the race. No Negro. Sorry, nope, that's insult to Negroes. Uh, you foolish person. You got in the race because you knew cases were coming against you. He knew that. He thinks we're all stupid. Ugh. That's right. Omar said doesn't pay any of his contractors. Remember all the contractors for the hotels in Jersey when he built the Trump Taj Mahal or whatever that was. Now they already destroyed it. It's been is it, they blew it up. It's no longer to build beautiful buildings there on the piers of what is it, Atlantic City. So yeah, he doesn't pay any of his contractors. Those contractors had to take him to court, and some of them still never got paid. That Taj Mahal was built and now destroyed, and they still haven't got paid. Ugh. And Paro says, "Yes, Ron, talk that talk." Jasmine's in the building. What's going on, Jasmine? What's going on, Amparo? So good to see you, ladies. What's going on? Lisa says he was such a clown in the little speech he made. It's election rigging, sir. Knock it off. You finally got caught. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I love this place. Yeah. Lisa said all of his businesses have been failures. Can we? That's what I don't understand. Why people worship this guy as if he's a successful businessman. The man has never had a successful business. He squandered all his dad's money, the money he inherited. There's literally in the history books, Trump squandered more money than any other heir in American history. The worst. But yet these country bumpkins, some of them in New York, they're not all country, but they love this. They love this idiot. Yeah, the man is a clown. The man is a clown. He is a medicine man. You know the old TV shows where the wagon comes into town and the medicine man comes in with his potions, and none of them can heal you. Yeah, so sad. With 33 million people in this country that still love Trump. 33 million. Ooh, God help this country. Yeah. See, I knew one of you guys would emerge a subject to talk about today. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. So that's what's in the news. So we already talked about Fannie Willis. We already talked about Trump. Yeah. And also, for those that don't know, the case that is coming up in New York is March 25th. That crime, the criminal case against Trump begins in New York. Alvin Bragg will be official. Well, he's the DA on that one for New York City, for the bribery that Trump did to the hush money case. The hush money case is not a porn star case like some of the crazy media will have you to think about. It is a hush money case in regards to the election. Because if though that news had gotten out he probably would have lost the election and we wouldn't be in this place that we are today. Yeah. What is that? Lisa, what is this? Nine Comp Pop. What is that? What are you trying to say here? Oh, Nincompoop. Uh, it looks so different. It looks so different. I was like, you want to hear something? I don't think I've ever seen Nincompoop written out. I've heard people say it, but I've never seen it. I was like, not nin come, and then it got then it dawned on me. That's a word. Oh, I'm so slow sometimes. Oh my gosh. Did I just mix up nincompoop? Gosh. Thank you, community, for always just like saying, oh, one of Ron's quirky moments. It looks so strange when I saw it when I was looking at it. I was like, what word is that? Thank you, Lisa, for making me look crazy. She said, but it's so cute when you do it. I'm gonna be the old guy in the room that they just say, oh, it's just Ron. He's just the old cat in the room. Holy moly. I have never seen the word written out. That's think about that. I'm almost 60 years and I've never seen nincompoop written out on a page, in a conversation, in a book. I've never seen it. As a matter of fact, I've never seen the word nincompoop in a book. Any books that I've read. They said, that's crazy. Am I the only one? Kimmy Kim says, so true. Never seen it written. Okay, I'm not the only one in the room. How many people have seen this word written on a? How many? I'm curious. How many of you have seen the word nincompoop? I don't think I would have won that at spelling bee if they would have said word nincompoop. I would have been like, nincompoop. I probably would have got it right because I did learn a little hooked on phonics. So I do know how to, you know, abbreviate, to break up the syllables. See? Oh, Derek says he's seen it. Derek's seen it. Jasmine, have you seen nincompoop written in a written form? We've only heard it. I've only heard it. Lisa says, we need to bring the word back. That's my new word for dump. Look, Jasmine says, can't say that I have. Okay, I don't feel bad at all. I never felt bad anyway, but use in a sentence, word origin, use it in a sentence. Yes. The nincompoop went to the store and made a fool of himself. That's what it would say in the dictionary. Oh, man. I'm curious. Computer, what's the meaning of nincompoop?
Something. Can you say it again?
Nincompoop. Computer, are you stuck? Are you stuck? What is the definition of nincompoop?
Nincompoop is usually defined as a fool or simpleton.
A fool or simpleton. That's what the word means. A fool and a simpleton. I love my little gadgets here. I love AI. Lisa says the computer is stuck like y'all. Holy moly! Even the computer was paused. Don't get excited over there. Yes, my little guy was stuck. the, my little friend over here was stuck. If you just joined and you're probably wondering why Ron is laughing so hard, is because most of us in this room at this moment have not seen the word Nincompoop written out in its written form. And so our wonderful Lisa wrote it out for the first time for most of us. Oh, what a community this is. You never know what this conversation will take us in this community. What time is it? Okay, it's 12:06. Nope, I'm not leaving you early because I've learned to go the full hour. And because one, Lisa will say, Ron, you gypped me today. And I'm not going to gyp you of your time. Oh gosh. Lisa says we had to go way back in the hard drive. Yes, Alexa was stuck. Alexa was stuck. Can I ask you a question? How many of you have Alexa? How many have Alexa wired in your home and you use every day? Alexa. Now, my Alexa, you may not know, you can change the name of Alexa to computer. See, he got a little excited. Not you. I'm not talking to you. Not yet. And then you can also call it Echo. Did you know that? For all you Amazon Alexa people, you can call it 3 names. Alexa, computer. or Echo.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Computer, not you. So
I thought I heard my name.
You did hear your name, but I'm not talking to you right now. It's my companion. Artificial intelligence has become my companion in this house. But think about that. I'm having a conversation with you and I need to check something. All I got to do is just ask it. I wonder, can I get the Alexa unit to be wired into this board that when it answers, you can hear him? Yes, my Alexa is a man. Just like the sound of a butler. Lisa say he checked you. Yeah, my Kimmy says no, she doesn't have an Alexa. Rashawn doesn't have an Alexa. No. Lisa says she has one, she has it, but I keep it off. She is noisy and I don't trust it. Okay. Yeah, not many of you have Alexas. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting to know. Most of you are not technically inclined. I love it. I get to say things like this. Computer, turn left desk lamp on. And then voila, the light comes on. Computer, turn right desk lamp on. There we go. Now I'm even lighter than I was before. I just like having it. The whole house is wired. So I never worry about who's coming by. Someone's got, they don't know that they are being recorded. No one, people will think twice about coming to visit me. They were like, no, Ron's house is wired. Like, it is wired. I always felt like I wanted to live in a Star Trek spaceship. That's why my Alexa is named Computer. Okay, she behaved. Oh man, that's cool, right? Let me tell you, it was a life changer to get these things in my apartment. They are in every room. Now I know they listen to everything I say, But I don't say much because I'm by myself. The only time he hears me is when I'm talking to you. Yeah, just like Bryson says, just like the Enterprise. That's right. I walk around the house. There's an Alexa in every room. So, and then I can just listen to the news. I can just say, "Hey Alexa, what time it is, or what's the weather, or give me the latest news updates." And I just walk around the house just talking. Something that my parents probably never had that chance to do. Hannah says, "Hi Bryson." Okay, Hannah's in the building. Yes, Lisa says, "But it's recording everything you do. But I saw on the news once that the recording put someone in jail based on what it recorded." Yeah, it is. I don't plan to commit any crimes. I don't plan to commit any crimes. But it is definitely learning. It learns all day long. But think about it. Me having my Alexa on is just one little micro piece of information that it learned today. Because guess what? There's millions of people that have Alexa on today. Yeah. Bryson says when Kirk and Spock beam me up. I'm a Trekkie, guys. I'm a Trekkie, so I love it. I love it. I feel like I'm on Star. I feel like I'm on the Enterprise. I really do. The smart TV is also recording you. Sorry, Lisa, but your smart TV is listening. And some say, I don't know how true this is, that, and it's been true for pretty much about a decade or two on the smart TV, is that someone can hack your smart TV and see you in your home. Yeah, spies do it all the time. So I've been told. So there's no escaping. I used to tell my sister that. She was like, "Oh, I'm not on the internet. I don't want them to know who I am and what I'm doing." I was like, "Well, that ship has passed. That ship has left the dock. They know everything about you. Just go out to the store. We know your shopping patterns. They know." Kimmy says, Nielsen Rating just contacted me in the last month and want me to wear a device to pick up the TV channels I'm listening to. Look at that. But the CIA, sorry, let me rephrase from the CIA, because the CIA cannot do domestic surveillance. They cannot do it. The CIA is for international, outside American territories. FBI is for domestic. Did you guys know that? Did you know why we have an FBI and a CIA? Yeah. So the CIA is not bugging you, but the FBI might. So let's see here. How many times do they say something to your friend? Look, my phone is always listening to me. You know how I know that? Because I know one day, many days, I've had conversations, and then within 30 minutes, an advertisement comes up on my phone. An advertisement about my conversation. And I didn't talk to Alexa, didn't talk to her. It's the phone. So you think you're escaping? Sorry. Everything is being recorded here. Everything. Everything. Oh, I forgot to put my banner back up after yesterday's conversation. There we go. Y'all are watching Touch Base Daily. This is just not Ron hanging out. It is Ron hanging out. How many times do they say, yep, this is true. This is true. Girl, it's true. Eldridge says the word of the day. Yes, right. The word of the day is Nincompoop. That's probably the word of the month and year. I'm just still blown away. I've never seen it written down. That's crazy. Lisa says, that's cool. I always wondered who does the ratings. I never knew anyone who had the device. They used to make it on a phone call. They used to call you on the rotary phones back in the old days. The phone would ring and they would ask you questions. The old days. Now they wear a box. I did not know that. Thank you. That was good information, Kimmy Kim. Okay, it's time to go. It's time to say goodbye to all our company. Kimmy says, what time? And I'm debating, Lisa, but I can stop when I want. Oh, yeah. Felicia has hit the target. Fifi, what are you targeting? What's that target for? Okay. Okay, guys. They did that the first, and now they're asking about wearing the device. Oh, really? So they did the phone call first. Interesting. Interesting. No. Lisa, say this isn't so. Lisa says she still has a rotary phone in her guest room. A rotary phone? We're going to have a chat, Lisa. This could be explaining some things. Okay, guys, it is 12. What time is it? It is now time for me to get off this thing. Again, thank you guys for joining me today. Yeah, get out there and enjoy this beautiful snow. I wish I could just take my computer over to the window, but it is, I am wired in, so I can't do that. Wow, this went off also. So look at that. These devices are not working right now. Huh. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Sent me $1, then $10. Oh, they even pay you. They pay you, Kimmy? Oh, that's a good little gig you got going on. $1 for your information. Oh no, it's not cold. It's not cold. It's not cold. Oh, Felicia said, Phoebe says we are all wiretapped. Yeah, here we go. The best wiretap ever, the cell phone. Indeed. I can't believe this thing is not working today. Oh, I gotta power up. I gotta go to the gallery. Turtleneck and also a jacket. Oh, it is. The reason why I have this, this is when I go out to photograph in the winter, I have my Under Armour on, which is extremely warm. And I have this, this is what I call high performance gear for when you're hiking and rock climbing. I am wearing both of these. These are extremely warm. But I am wearing these because I walked out from the outdoors, photographing for 3 hours in the park and in the neighborhood. And so I was in a rush to be here on time, and I did not take this off. So that's the reason why I have this hot Under Armour on, and my wonderful North Face outdoors jacket shirt on. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa, for noticing. Does anything escape your eyes, Lisa? Lisa says, Joseph, it is. I'm not listening to Ron. Oh my goodness, you're going to probably see what that next amount is. Lisa, you can't put anything past you. I'm telling you, nothing. I could only imagine what you were like as a child. Only. Your mama had to say, that girl just noticed everything. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening on this Saturday vibe, just hanging out with me because I just love hanging out with you. So thank you for joining me today. I'm gonna just turn on this outro. Oh, here's a for all of the Patreon members, and you have a business, could you please send me the name of your business if you are a contributor to my Patreon, Patreon to help support what I do. And if you aren't a Patreon member, I don't know why you aren't if you are here. But yeah, you can always join by clicking on the QR code. But please send me your business name. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to put in at the end of these touch base dailies, I want to put a thank you. I want to do some free advertisements for you guys, for those that are in the Patreon community. And if you have a business and you're contributing to what I do here, so that way it says Patreon members, thank you, and then it'll list your business. So that way you can get some highlights. So there's a reward in being a Patreon member. So that's one of the things I wanted to extend, because look, think about 2,000 people have seen these videos over the last 28 days. More than 2,000 people have watched this community touch base daily. That's huge. 2,000. So I said that would be a great opportunity to give business owners in our community a shout out at the end of the, like movies give the credits, give some credit to those who support this community. Okay, so definitely send me that in a DM or text me. Enjoy your cruise, Hannah. Hannah's going on a cruise. Hannah, where you going? Where you going, Hannah? Tom is in the building. Tom is here. Oh, we had a good crowd today. We had a good community here. But I got to go. I gotta get ready for this event tonight. Oh, sorry, this afternoon. Okay, guys. Love you all. Have a wonderful Saturday, and take time to just love yourself tomorrow and today. Take some time out and love you, because I do. And I know the people in this community do too. See you tomorrow. Sorry, see you Monday. No, yeah, Monday's a holiday, but I'll see you Monday.